My dear child, please sit for a moment because what I'm about to share isn't just surprising, it's a message straight from above. I saw you walk into that place wearing what made you feel most comfortable. You weren't trying to impress anyone. You were just being your natural self. And while you had no idea who was watching, something extraordinary happened. In a room you've never been in, a real government meeting where serious matters were being discussed, your name came up. Yes, your name. Someone in that room paused the conversation to mention you. They said there was something special about how you dress. That it wasn't just about clothes. It was a message. Others nodded in agreement. They saw something in you that they couldn't explain. I was there. I heard it. Someone even said your style made you look like you stepped out of a sacred story. They weren't laughing or mocking you, they were stunned. Your simplicity and the peaceful energy you carry caught their attention. One person even whispered, "They look like they've been touched by something holy." And that's true. Every piece of clothing you put on, every color, every thread, it's all blessed. You're not just dressing yourself, you're walking in purpose. You are not ordinary. Even when you feel unseen, I am working behind the scenes. People are noticing your light, your presence, your uniqueness, even when you don't. You might have thought you were being overlooked, or that your style didn't fit in with trends. But I designed you to stand out, not fit in. I gave you a quiet magnetism that draws the attention of the right people. You don't need the spotlight because I am your spotlight. I favored your appearance before you even knew how to look in a mirror. When you get dressed each day, you're not just choosing clothes. You're stepping into your divine assignment. That's why some feel peace around you, and others feel challenged. Your energy stirs something in people. That's why your name came up in that meeting. It wasn't gossip or judgment. It was awe. There was a woman in that room who remembered seeing someone walk by days before. She couldn't stop thinking about their posture, their colors, their calm. She didn't know your name back then, but when she heard it in the meeting, she gasped. "That's the one I saw," she said. "The one who looked like peace." And then they paused the whole meeting. They looked you up. They found your photo. They stared. They couldn't look away. And someone said, "This person is going to be part of something bigger." They didn't know what that meant, but I did. I've always known. I sent your image ahead of you as a seed of favor. Even the photo they found wasn't one you liked. You almost deleted it, didn't you? You thought, "This isn't my best," but I said, "It's exactly what they need to see." Because even in your raw, unfiltered moments, you carry a light. That calm confidence, that gentle strength, that's my spirit showing through you. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're just being who I created you to be, and that alone is powerful. They weren't talking about fashion. They were talking about presence. Something they couldn't explain but couldn't ignore either. You weren't even there physically, but I made sure your name was spoken in that room. This isn't random. This is my timing. I've been preparing the way, speaking your name in places you haven't stepped into yet. Your wardrobe choices may feel personal, but to me, they're spiritual. They carry purpose. Each outfit you wear speaks to who you are and what you're here to do. The people in that room felt it. Even if they didn't know how to say it, something inside them recognized it. Angels were listening while they spoke. And I was smiling because you are fulfilling prophecy without even realizing it. I'm not telling you this to flatter you. I'm telling you because it's time to be more aware of what's happening around you. You've entered a season where important people are starting to notice you. Not because you sought attention, but because I've chosen you for this moment. That quiet confidence, that elegance, that calm, it's all from me. You are my masterpiece, and people are finally seeing it. They don't understand what they feel when they see you, but you've always known you were different. That difference is now becoming your strength. And this is only the beginning. In that same meeting, one of the leaders suggested bringing you into a youth project or media initiative. Others agreed. You have no idea what kind of conversations are happening, what kind of emails are being written, all because of you. I'm aligning things in a way that will touch your heart so deeply that you'll cry and say, God, how did this happen? And I'll remind you it started with your yes. Your yes to being yourself. Your yes to staying true. Your yes to walking with grace even when no one was watching. You've honored me in private. And now, I'm honoring you in public. You're not forgotten. You're being noticed by the right people at the right time. And remember some of the people who once laughed at you, the ones who thought you were too plain, too quiet, or just different, they're going to watch all of this happen. They said your style didn't fit. They didn't understand you. But they didn't see what I saw. They judged your outside. I anointed your inside. Now, they will watch as your name rises in places they never imagined. Watch as you gain respect without raising your voice. Watch as doors open for you without you having to knock. They'll be shocked. Because I'm lifting what they once ignored. I'm blessing what they once mocked. Do you remember those days when you looked in the mirror and questioned yourself? You almost changed just to blend in. But something inside kept saying, no. This is who I am. That was me speaking. That was me protecting the identity I gave you. Because I knew this day would come, the world is finally seeing what I've always seen in you. Those people in that meeting weren't looking for someone trendy. They were looking for someone real. And when your name came up, your presence reminded them of something sacred. One person even said, they look like they've been through something and still carry peace. The room went silent. Because that statement carried truth. You've been through battles. Quietly. You've healed slowly. But what came out of that pain is something beautiful. Something rare. And people, even powerful ones, can feel it. Even if they don't fully understand it. Child, you look like healing. You look like someone's prayer being answered. And when you walk into a room, I make sure people feel the shift. It's not about perfume or fashion, it's about purpose. You may think you're just being yourself, but you're carrying me everywhere you go. They noticed this time. They saw it. They couldn't stop thinking about you. Your image stayed in their minds. Some tried to forget but couldn't. Because once someone gets a glimpse of what I've touched, they can't unsee it. Your style confused them. Your calm surprised them. Your presence unsettled them. But it made them curious. Curious enough to ask questions. Curious enough to bring you up in important spaces. And that curiosity that's me working through you. You might feel nervous now, wondering what's coming next. Let me ease your heart. Nothing coming your way will harm you. I want to put you anywhere I want to go with you. I'm not raising you up to watch you fall. I'm doing it because you've shown me that you can be trusted with favor. You've stayed faithful when no one was clapping for you. You obeyed me when it wasn't easy. And now, it's your time. But don't chase attention. Just walk in obedience. Let me lead. You won't need to beg, scheme, or force anything. When I say move, the doors will open. The people will find you. The platforms will invite you. Some of the ones in that meeting lead many, but they're spiritually empty. When they saw you, something in them whispered, I need to sit next to someone like that. That's why you're being called not to entertain, but to be a presence. Your presence heals. Your voice calms. Your face reflects peace. Even in silence, you speak. That's why in a room full of voices, your quiet stood out. It's not your volume, it's your energy. The energy of someone who has been through fire and came out glowing. And I saw when you laughed and said, me in a government meeting, no way. But I smiled and said, yes, way. Because I love choosing those the world overlooks. The ones who don't chase status. The ones who stay pure. Your spirit is rare. That's why they noticed you. They're surrounded by people trying too hard. But it was you, someone not even in the room, that made them pause. That's divine. That's me. You'll hear your name again very soon. It'll come from someone who has been quiet but deeply moved. They're planning something, I'm softening their heart. And when they reach out, it'll be gentle, unexpected, and perfectly timed. When it happens, you'll remember this moment and say, God, you told me this. And I'll say, yes. Because I trust you with influence. I trust you to stay humble. I trust you to stay close to me. Just don't let the attention change you. You look like healing. You look like someone's answered prayer. And when you walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts, not because of how you smell, but because of what you carry inside. You may think you're just expressing yourself, choosing clothes that feel like you, but every time you get dressed, you carry something bigger than style. You carry me with you. Whether others recognize it or not, heaven sees it. But this time, they saw it too. Not only did they notice you, they remembered you. Your image stayed with them. Some tried to move on, but they couldn't forget, because once someone sees something that has been touched by me, it stays in their heart. Your simplicity confused them. Your quietness interrupted their usual patterns. Your uniqueness made them wonder. And that curiosity wasn't random, that was me drawing them in through you. You might be feeling unsure, wondering what all this means or where it's leading. Let me calm your heart. Nothing ahead of you is meant to harm you. I want to place you anywhere that my presence want to also go. I'm not lifting you up to let you fall. These open doors aren't a trap, they're a reward. You've stayed faithful in the quiet moments, honored me when no one saw, and now what's coming will be seen by many. But don't run after it. Just walk in it. Let me guide you. You won't have to fight for a seat or force your way in. Just be ready when I say, now. The invitations will find you. The right people will come. The right spaces will open. Some of the ones who noticed you are leaders, well known, influential, but spiritually lost. When they saw you, something deeper inside them said, that's the kind of person I need near me. You're being called not for performance, not to entertain, but to carry peace. Your presence brings rest. Your words bring comfort. Even in silence, you speak more than most people do with noise. That's why your quietness stood out in a loud room. It's not your voice that carries power, it's your presence. You've been through hard things, painful things. But instead of becoming bitter, you came out glowing. And I heard you laugh when the idea of you being mentioned in a government meeting came up. You said, "Me no way." But I smiled and said, "Yes, way." Because I love choosing those the world overlooks. I love putting my hand on those who don't sell their soul to be seen. Your spirit is rare, and that's why they noticed you. They're surrounded by people doing too much just to get attention. But it was you, someone not even in the room, that they couldn't stop thinking about. That's divine. That's me. You'll hear your name again soon. It'll come from someone who was in that room. Someone who hasn't said anything yet but felt something stir in their heart when they saw you. I'm softening their heart. And when they finally reach out to you, it will be gentle, it will be quiet, and it will come right on time. When it happens, you'll remember this moment. You'll say, "God, you told me this." And I'll say, "Yes. Because I trust you." But don't let this new attention change who you are. Stay close to me, don't forget where your light comes from, it's always been me. People will praise you. Some will imitate you. Others may compete with you. But don't let any of that get inside your heart. Stay humble. Stay soft. Don't let the pressure harden you. Let me carry the weight. Let me keep your spirit pure while I raise you higher. It's not the spotlight that changes someone, it's how they respond to it. I want you to shine without burning. I want you to glow without becoming proud. I want you to rise without becoming distant. No matter how high you go, always be my child first. And there's one more thing. Right now, there's someone watching you, a younger soul, maybe someone you don't even know. They never said a word, but they admire everything about you. The way you carry yourself, your tone, your peace, it gives them something they didn't even know they needed. Just by existing, you're teaching them. You don't need to speak loudly or quote scriptures to be powerful. Your life is already preaching. I'm using your look, your choices, your calmness to help others find clarity. To challenge shallow ideas about beauty and strength. When people say, "You look different," that's not criticism. It's a sign. A clue that heaven is resting on you in a way they can't understand. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. And now, let us end with a prayer. Lord, thank you for guiding us and watching over us as we walk this journey. Give us strength and patience while we wait for your perfect timing. Keep our hearts soft and our spirits open. Let the love we give and receive be real, deep, and lasting. Protect every step we take and remind us that you are always near, always in control. Amen. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside. A message is waiting for you in the next video. Make sure you listen when it comes. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.